Do you ever have a bad day when you're studying a language that sets you back weeks or even months? Like you just get so frustrated that you don't even want to try anymore? I'm Irina from irinapravet.com, and in this video, you're going to learn how to deal with frustration in language learning because ultimately you're in it for the long haul. So the more you can deal with it, the faster you can bounce back up and keep learning. All right. So first of all, I want you to recognize what frustration is. So usually when we're learning language, we're learning anything really. We're doing something that lasts a long period of time, right? So one of the most important measures of your success is going to be your consistency. How many days do you show up to keep doing that thing that you're doing, to keep learning, to keep deepening your understanding? Right? So you need to be able to consistently keep doing what you're doing, right? And frustration creeps in when we start comparing ourselves to others. When we say, that guy, he's been in the course just as long as I have, but he speaks so much better than me. Or even worse, this native speaker is so much smarter than I'll ever be because I have a disadvantage, as a speaker of Finnish, or let's say like a second language speaker. Finnish as a second language speaker. And so basically, what we need to recognize is that, first of all, don't compare yourselves to others because that is pretty much the worst way of staying consistent and staying motivated. So this frustration arises out of a sense of not being enough, not doing enough, not really ever feeling like any amount of effort or action on your part will ever be enough. But that's just not true, right? So first we need to come to peace with that and realize that the number one kind of attitude that you need to cultivate if you want to stay consistent is that of seeing the glass as half full. I believe this was one of my first, I think it was the first blog post I ever posted on my website that was all about, is your glass half full or half empty? And it reminds me of the first time that I ever opened a Finnish novel, which was sitting on my friend's floor on exchange, and I had learned a couple sentences here and there from some Finnish friends. I think I knew how to say like 3 things. And I opened the novel and I read the first page and I understood 2 words, is and night, right? And anybody could have just looked at a book and been like, oh my God, this is terrifying. I don't know anything. But in that moment, I thought, wow, this is a language I know nothing about, virtually nothing about. And I recognized 2 whole words, right? So that is the kind of mindset and the kind of attitude that you want to take towards approaching any type of task, and realizing that there's no reason that you would know something if you haven't heard about it before, or you haven't practiced it. Even if you have heard about it, it needs to remain in your attention. And the way that you're going to be able to do that is by showing up every single day and paying attention to what's going on around you, right? You're going to miss so much stuff and you're going to remember so much stuff as well. So to recap, the next time that you find yourself feeling frustrated, notice, hey, I feel frustrated. Oh, right, what was that video again? It was telling me that my glass is now half empty. So how can I fill my glass? How can I be grateful for the things that I already know? And actively practicing feeling that, this glass is half full, feeling that gratitude for the things that you know and things you've already learned is really what's going to help you stay consistent in the future. That's it. That's all there is to it.